One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 matches out of which, oh, 4 wins, 4 losses. We went pretty even last time. We can't do that again. No, can't do. Today's gotta be a green day. I walk a lonely road, the only one that I have ever known. Don't know where it goes, but it's on me, and I walk alone. Bow, 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 bow. I'm walking down the streets. And then my vital signs, but it's slowly being I walk alone. Down, 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 down. I walk alone and I walk. My shadow's only one that walks beside me. The tunnel's the only thing that's breathing. Sometimes I wish I wouldn't feel lonely. Till then I walk alone. Da-na, 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 da-na. And there we go, we got a match. Come on, last guy, accept it. Expected, respected, it's a gift God gave. And then, my life, it makes me wanna run away. There's no place to go, no place to go. All the confusion, it's an illusion, like a movie. I got nowhere to go, oh, I wanna run ahead, no matter how hard I try. While you was sipping your own Kool-Aid, getting your bugs heavy. I'm the fucking shit, sharpening my mouth, sherry, sipping on some of that revenge juice, getting my taste buds ready to whoop down the spaghetti. Or should I say the spaghetti even? Then your fucking meatballs keep on just forgetting. Thought he was finished, motherfucker. It's only the beginning. He's bugging again. He's shit hugging. Fuck who he's all offending. You whip your work because I had them bitches plugged in the motherfucking wall with 3000 volts electricity. Now take the other end and dump. Now take the other end and then plug the motherfuckers in each one of your eye sockets because I thought you might finally fucking see. I'll teach you to go voice your cocks get up in near to me. Fuck, man, you're gonna end up regretting you ever better dog against me. Feels like I'm snapping in minutes. Yeah, it's happening again. Feels bad. Okay, so we have Lion Mirror and Drow. Allows to jump burst people. So Legion Commander is a nice offlaner. And teammate. This is pretty good against that too.
Seconds remaining.
Okay, so we got the offlane pick, so that means I have to play carry. Pick it, buddy. Nice.
Your turn to pick.
Sand King Disruptor. I could go for the TA, try to outfarm the AM.
10 seconds remaining.
As of the problem is I can get bursted if I get jumped on by the Sand King. But I feel like playing the SF, you know. I feel like playing the SF, so let's play the SF. Though TA would have probably been the smarter choice. I'm walking down the lane.
Prepare for battle.
Because this one is in the bag. Never fear.
30 seconds to battle. The battle begins. Dire's courier has been killed. Radiant's courier has been killed.
Dude, whoever's watching right now, don't ask me why I'm playing Shadow Fiend 4. Okay, I am just doing it for the love of the game.
Dire's The enemy's bottom tower has fallen.
Как же это сочно!
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
that you're dead, I find it easy to respect you.
This is channeling time of
The enemy's middle tower
1.67. So now for 2.5 seconds. Now try for 0.5 seconds again.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
I'll take that. The enemy's top tower has fallen.
This'll come in handy.
bottom tower is under attack. Radiant structures are fortified. The enemy's middle barracks has fallen. The enemy's bottom tower has fallen. The enemy's bottom tower. The enemy's bottom barracks has fallen.
What is loss?
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
Hello, what is happening to my internet? It's dying.
Has fallen. The enemy's top barracks has fallen.
I mean, I just want a game as SF support. There's that just shows you how there's some games you're meant to win and some games you're meant to lose. Because the disparity between my players and their players was massive. And the Underlord's skill build was very interesting to me because he went Atrophy Aura and then he went Pit of Malice, which I would not have considered ever level 2, especially after I've taken Atrophy Aura. But the pit lasts for 12 seconds. That means for 12 seconds you can't really come into last hit. And this is every 30 seconds. The creep is meat and then you put it down and then you just wait. Kill creeps in the meantime, and then by the time the next creep wave meets, you might have it again, more or less. It's actually a pretty good if you think about it. Wasn't like a knife for the semi-automatic, couldn't hurt anybody for anybody to bug back. Oh, look at your vibe in a way, and I believe in nobody allowed. Leave a suicide note, dog that. Always putting 160 and some comment for your man and his lady and even the baby. Feeling like I'm took a some shitty really I'm coming at the mouth, you know. By taking me out every single up and shit that know what I'm about.
10 seconds remaining.
And a day you to test because now single one of you motherfuckers impressed me. And maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I'm full of innovation and tired of all this high school, he's not rap shit. Can't a single one of you motherfuckers even rap shit. Now this is this to the game. What's the gas? the flame. Nowadays, everybody's on the same shit flame. Like a master of the flame, I'm well a minute and no friend this is when I'm spinning and I feel myself. Yeah, Bobby boy, he been feeling himself. Man, I smell like this can be good for my health. I rap like this, I sound like shit, but it don't really matter because I'm killing this shit. Yeah, I'm killing this shit. Oh yeah, I'm killing this shit. Bobby, how many times you been killing this shit? Yeah, I don't know, I'm goddamn brother shit. Fuck web. Wasn't like an addict with a semi-automatic who didn't have anybody for anybody to bug back. Well, look at your vibe in a way and I believe in nobody allowed. Leave it suicide, no talk that. Bobby feeling better than secret. I'm coming for your man and the baby and even the baby. I'm feeling like I'm shady with the rabies. I'm foaming at the mouth. Ain't nobody taking me out. Every single rapper in the industry that I'm about gonna date with us because now I think I'm one of your motherfuckers impress me and maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I'm full of innovation. I'm tired of all this high school. He's not rap shit. I can't think of one of you motherfuckers even rap shit. Noticing a dish to the game, it's a gas to the flame nowadays. Everybody's on the same shit flame. Like a match to the flame. Now with a minute kill, no you friend, listen, but a and a film myself. Yeah, by boy, he's killing himself. Math smell like this can be good for my hair. When I rap like this, I sound like shit. Noticing a dish to the game, it's a gas to the flame nowadays. Everybody's on the same shit flame. Like a master of the flame, I'm really minute here. No you friend, this and when I'm spinning in a film master. Yeah, Bobby boy, he's feeling himself. Math smell like this can be good for my hair.
I am the medium between the worlds. I hear. Thank you.
Prepare
The
for
spirit
battle.
moves me.
Oh, this one's in the bag. Hook, line, and sinker.
Noticing a dish to the game, it's a gas to the flame nowadays. Everybody's on the same shit flame. Like a master of the flame, now with a minute here. No you friend, this and when I'm spinning in a film master. Bad boy, he's feeling himself. Math smell like this can be good for my hair. Now rap like this, I sound like this and it don't really matter.
Yes.
Killing this shit. Yeah, I'm killing this shit. Oh yeah, I'm killing this shit. I'm killing this shit.
Ah.
30 seconds to battle.
Shade, guide me. I hear and obey. You
Battle begins.
Shade, guide me. Yes,
Double kill.
as you wish.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Yes. The spirit moves me. Ah. Granted. I accept. I hear. I hear and obey. Shade, guide me. So say the spirits.
Your middle
accept
tower
your
is
guidance.
under attack.
You are heard. As it please you. I hear and obey. I go. The spirit moves me.
Thanks for that.
So say the spirit. And to change direction. Shade, guide me.
Your top tower is under attack.
As it please you. As you wish. You are heard. Going anywhere. I hear. I accept. I hear and obey. Yes. Shade, guide me.
Your middle tower is under attack. under attack. Radiant structures are fortified.
So say the spirit. The spirit moves me. I hear. The spirit moves me. So say the spirit.
Dire structures are fortified.
I hear. Granted. I accept.
Your top tower is under attack.
You are heard. I hear and obey. I accept your guidance. As it please you. Of course. Shades, guide me. As the shades direct.
Your middle tower is under attack. The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
Accept your guidance. I go. As the shades direct. I hear and obey. So say the bones of stone. You are heard. Granted. moves me. Yes. Your time comes.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Well. Jade, guide me. I go.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Of course.
Dire structures are fortified.
I hear.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Granted. Jade, guide me. Accept your guidance. Beat you like a drum. The skies of the spirits. As the shades direct. You are heard. The spirit moves me. I accept.
Your middle tower is under attack.
As it pleases. The shades empower me. As you wish. So say the spirit. Of course. Granted. Yes. I accept. You are heard. As you wish. The spirit moves me. As it please you. As the shades direct. I go. I hear and speed. Does it please you? As the shades direct. You are heard. Go. Yes. Granted. So say the spirits.
Your top tower is under attack.
Say kindly.
Your top tower is under attack.
Move me. I hear. I go. Sir. Yes. Granted. I hear. Uniform. I go. I hear and obey. Of course. I accept your guidance. Coming for you. The spirit moves me. Stay direct.
Dire structures are fortified.
As you wish. Yes. Granted. I accept. I hear and obey. Yes. The spirit moves me. I accept your guidance. You are heard. Does it please you? I hear.
The enemy's middle tower has fallen.
I go.
Radiant's courier has been killed. Your top tower is under attack.
I accept your guidance. The spirit has moved me.
Right.
Hey, guide me. You are heard. I hear and obey. Fall, Does it please you?
Enemy's top tower is falling.
Get ready! I'll be over here.
Your middle tower is under attack.
As you wish.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Easy game.
Dire structures are falling.
As the shades direct. Ranks fall on you.
Double shifting.
Of course. I accept.
Like an actual sending automatically narrative very funny but even dog that. Hello to survive in a way and I would even never be allowed to get to the side note for that. I was thinking of this sometimes to a man and the radiant things in the baby. It's not like I'm shady. Babies and foaming at the mouth, ain't nobody taking me out. Every single rapper in the industry to know what I'm about. And they to test me, cause now I think about a few motherfuckers impress me. And maybe that's a little bit of an exaggeration, but I pull up and no shit in the tire of all this. He's not bad. And I think about a few motherfuckers even mad. No, it's the game. It's a gas to the flame. Nowadays, everybody's on the flame. This flame. It's a map to the flame. All rhythm. It's a laser. This putting on up on the Bobby Bye had the opinion that now sound like this, can you get now I'm like this, that sound like this, but don't really like it, killing this shit, I'm killing this shit. Oh yeah, I'm killing this shit, but how many times do you kill this?
So say the spirits. I accept. So say the spirits. I hear. Change direction. I accept. Chase, guide me.
Triple kill.
Enemy's bottom tower. Enemy's bottom
Meat map. Meat map.
I broke it at the last second. I'm not. I Oh, shit, it's still alive. Oh, we finally died. Tried to clear him from that? Yeah, I did. Alright, let's go into it. Sorry, down to like 11 hours left to go. I guess. dog and star. Oh, the Underlord. I was again playing with the Underlord. Nice. And dog is a lion from the last game. Definitely now. Evag is from yesterday. He was in my team or the opposite team yesterday also. So sad, no so sad. Bobby feeling good and some comment for your man and the baby and even the baby and so like I'm like crazy. It is up concerned by anything I'm gonna watch because like breathing and hope. I know he does like Yankees control the foot triggers like crazy, unload and leave sharp in your door where your body goes limp and some so well like hard and I'm more tools for you to show me. Full up percent rope because now your robot is better like red always so you know what I meant but I wrote all my phone system making dog sounds because I got it back in the far down. I got so for the spread and I go looks like the Doberman said I said the roof would go over your head. Beast mode motherfuckers about to get hip so Balance, you think I'm a free throw, figure the bus snap for you to eat pro, you better get out, I'm not gonna have a deep zone, I send myself to the repo. Behind the cheap clothes from the east coast to the west and the east coast and on the east coast to the west, I don't gonna say a fucking thing though, cause I'm seasonal, but you don't know him to spit the fact, that's your disaster like a tailbone and it's asking yourself on. I can scratch on myself though. I don't wanna fucking steal but you rap someone else so I used to get beat up by the big kids. These are the big kids steal my big wheel and I wouldn't do shit but just sit still now. Money's not a big deal. I'm rich, I wipe my ass with 6 mil. Big pills like platters like calipers come like the cannabis. I'm looking for a smoke which motherfucker this cat thing, bad thing, everything and I've had everything out of it. Man I can see my dick stand except as a mannequin. I'm bringing the banana back and the fucking banana with the handkerchief and I think I'll bring the fucking regulars close back and give it to the pork like pork rub. I sound like a fucking millionaire with a day, Avenger with a hair, triggered by the bear, hug a fucking tear with the brick blade. Jag kunde få känna att jag gjorde det. They compare me to fucking it, and about a band, so nah, fucking around upside your head with an ant, your head, fucking there, with the sack, and the blood, my sack, and my sack, and
look good, but yeah, it's scary. Uphill battle for them, maybe.
Well, other than obviously wondering who's gonna win this game 3 and maybe with it the championship, we're all wondering also if Sir Action's life has lost his hiccup. Let's find out as he talks to Blitz.
Perhaps she... No. Welcome back. We are here with Blitz Dota. Blitz, scary stuff in the last series. We did see it, you know, the offlane Phoenix. Now we're seeing it again. Were you expecting them to do the offlane Phoenix one more time?
I was not. Have nice kill potential on them. Yeah, I think so. We have a BKB piercing sun. They don't have a save. I think it's pretty good.
All right, Blitz, and I know that you love...
or anything like that. I still want to win, and it's hard to get to finals in the first place. And so even though it looks bleak right now, there's no giving up or just like, well, you know, we gave it our best shot. Let's one game at a time.
Reverse sweep, baby. One game at a time. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We have Blitz coming in to that booth to go watch the game. Hope you guys are watching too. See you soon.
Well, let's see if they can do exactly that. Cherish every moment of the beautiful game we all know and love as Dota 2 as we head into Game 3 of Yandex against Liquid. And Blitz there saying a lot of emphasis going to be put on this Saxa Tiny to get that initiation going as Yandex pick up this SF Shakiro lane. The Phoenix again for DM and Chiro Jr. on an Invoker mid.
Yeah, Invoker.
One game at a time. Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We have Blitz coming in to that booth to go watch the game. Hope you guys are watching too. See you soon.
Well, let's see if they can do exactly that. Cherish every moment of the beautiful game we all know and love as Dota 2 as we head into Game 3 of Yandex against Liquid. And Blitz there saying a lot of emphasis going to be put on this Saxa Tiny to get that initiation going as Yandex pick up this SF Shakiro lane. The Phoenix again for DM and Chiro Jr. on an Invoker mid.
Yeah. Invoker mid, a hero that can be exploited a bit if you play really well in lane stage on this Beastmaster. You could power deny him a lot with the help of the Boars. And like Blitz said, wake the fuck up, boys. It's time for Team Liquid here. 2 down. They need a good laning stage.
And Nisha already getting some good clicks in onto the Invoker. Sunstrike not securing the range creep, so it does get denied by Nisha. The Niche Master already off to a very good start in that middle lane.
Yeah, gonna be a pretty comfortable lane for him, I think. The Invoker generally is quite exploitable, and Beastmaster is one of the strongest mid lane heroes if you don't have a way to force him away like a Viper or something.
And already 5-3 against the 2-0 of Chiro Jr.
Yeah, and the game plan is quite clear here coming in from Liquid. They want to survive on the off lane. Ringmaster and Brewmaster, pretty good master heroes here down on the bottom lane. Meanwhile, top, you have a really strong lane in the Wind Ranger and Warlock together.
I'm sorry, that's Windmaster and Warmaster.
Yeah, all the masters.
All the masters in the game for Liquid.
It's true, they picked 3 masters, huh?
They did indeed. Boxy giving the clicks to Malady.
Oh,
that's a lot of damage. Triple Fairy Fire for Jakiro, but unlikely to survive as he gets stuck in the sauna.
Yeah, just off to a precarious situation there, caught in the river. He didn't commit the Fairy Fires because they do have a cooldown, of course. If you don't use them early enough, then
not worth it. Top lane, Saxa Tiny, DM Phoenix against a Warlock and Wind Ranger lane. So double ranged with sustain, some poke and harassment out of Liquid. Should be able to keep Tiny at bay. While bottom lane, Watson getting hit down by Ace and Boxy. Not quite enough to finish the job as he Fairy Fires back up, and Malady's there to turn and hold the tide.
Yeah, damage being traded both ways. Watson got heal under his tower. Boxy did take quite a bit of damage as well, but of course, trying to be as aggressive as can into this SF.
A much stronger laning phase in a couple of these lanes for Liquid, though. 2 of their cores at the top of the pops. Brewmaster 3-1, though, not getting any face time with the creeps. Really struggling to stick in lane and get the last hits going as there's Jakiro Shadowfiend lane. I mean, SF Trian's one thing, but SF Jakiro?
Yeah, it's a very disturbing safe lane to look at when you're heading towards your lane there. Of course, Phoenix doesn't have much better of a time, 10-0, also getting zoned out a lot, but he does have creeps coming towards his tower. A lot of experience coming his way.
The panel weren't quite sure with this Beastmaster last pick. Nisha, they said, taking a leaf out of the Tai Lung book. Quite reliant still on the Aghanim's timing to get him up and running, but they've got this spell-piercing stun and can get on top of the Shadow Fiend. The trouble's going to be with all the disables, with Tornado, Avalanche, Toss, Supernova. There's a lot of nonsense to try and break through if you do initiate as Liquid.
I like it a lot. I think it's more direct. It plays towards the early game. It plays high tempo. It's not this Tinker head to late game. I also think, exhaustion is a real thing here. They've been playing for a long time on Liquid already. Drafting stuff like Tinker and heading towards 70-minute games or something to win is probably not the best strategy when you're this exhausted anymore.
Oh yeah, we're reaching 300 minutes.
Yeah, play fast.
Boxy burnt down, Sunstrike on Ace, good connection there. And Team Yandex take down 2 of Liquid in that bottom lane.
This is going to be so key for Cher Jr., who has a hard lane to get some Sunstrikes in on the side lanes. Helping out, getting kills, help his experience a little bit himself as well.
He is suffering in that mid lane. 13-2 for the Invoker. Saxa going to contest, make sure there's no small camp stack. Might look for a lane drag as well, as Phoenix has been held away from the wave, and Mickey can continually right-click into DM, force the Phoenix back.
DM not having a comfortable lane, but at the same time, he's getting decent experience. Compared to Ace on the Brewmaster, still level 2. He's about to hit level 3, but he is pretty far behind right now.
That has been a big topic of discussion through this tournament. Ace has had some struggles with his hero pool, trying to pull out the Mars, not having the best performance, really relying on this Bristleback, Underlord, some of the slug heroes to get into the mid to late game with the auras. Now pulling out the Brewmaster, panel saying the first time he's done that this tournament. What do you expect from him? Is it catch up through Midas into Agnum Scepter? We're going to see some auras from the Brew.
I think going for Midas Axe is probably going to be the play. Personally, I have not been sold on Brewmaster. You and I have been casting a few of them. I just have not seen Brewmaster feel like this dominant force overall. There's been some exceptions, but I think it's very, very execution heavy. And
Aksa, they're going to come in and throw some spells at Nisha. DM also coming in. Tofu throws the bombs on them though, and that's Liquid pretty happy, forcing a couple of reactions. Keeping Nisha alive, while a Sunstrike not going to land. Tofu will sidestep it quite simply.
Easy juke for him, he's going to stay just fine. A lot of moves as even Ringmaster comes in mid. He's been spotted, but still, the glyph.
Yeah, going under tower. Nisha chasing on the Chira Jr. Tame the beast, the crack of the whip, the dagger thrown into the back of the Invoker, but he's got a Fairy Fire. And a turnaround with Malady arriving. Boxy and Saxa gonna go head to head, and a toss into the air brings Boxy down with a thud, while DM could look for Tofu now. The Warlock has wandered into the wrong neighborhood, brought down as Liquid lose 2 support just before the 6-minute rune spawns.
Now Mickey is here as well, but a little bit too late to join his team as they already lost 2. Gonna run away. In the end, some much needed kills going the way of Radiant. That's a good job by Chair Jr. using his Forge Spirit to block the first impalement arts. Otherwise he would have died there. Yeah, this little Forge Spirit sacrificed its life for him.
Yeah, good realization that Liquid want to kind of leave that bottom lane, get Brew some levels, play into mid around that active rune early on. Sansa Tiny was there a minute before the move was actually made.
Looking for a dive down bottom with the Warlock coming in as well. This SF is the target.
And he's going to get run at. A Malady coming across with an ice path, but Watson has already lost so much health. Ace with Tofu find the kill.
Nice kill participation for the Warlock to join his first kill this game. He's been part of, so the book not getting massive this game, but at least building something. That's the 7-minute rune is going to go 1 for 1 for these teams. No invasion. Phoenix is going to get his level 6 and then head over and take it.
Yeah, now Ace has actually got himself some creeps. 26 and 4. Closing in on that level 5. Not an awful situation anymore after that early laning stage.
Yeah, no core is lagging massively behind, but Invoker sitting at 27 versus the 45-11 Beastmaster is still a disparity. So those Sunstrike participations are going to be so important to get him back into the game.
That's what Sax is looking here, with an Observer Ward placed near Lotus Pool. Liquid sat tight behind Ace's Brewmaster, about to walk into Malady.
Gate through by Windranger. It's been spotted.
Saxa.
Oh, he might toss onto the SF. He's looking for an angle.
Right in the middle of them. Gets through the tree line. And now the D-Ward from Liquid.
Both teams know that the other team knows, so D-Ward comes out.
Control back up that area.
They don't know that there's one more ward over on the Lotus, so they have very deep information.
Now they play to the left. Getting in behind. Tofu, the first point of contact.
Toss onto SF.
Avalanche toss into Requiem. The box lands and crumbles. The cardboard falls apart.
Yeah, you can't quite save him. Bonus 50% magic rest, but when you're right on top of an SF with a perfectly timed Requiem of Souls, you still die. Also get tossed out of it, so it doesn't really matter. The box is only in the area.
Fall through the trapdoor. See all the clones. Now you're the one who's dead. Watson going into that Mask of Madness build. Looks like he's going to try and get the right clicks going.
Yeah. Gonna go for the more right-click oriented build. Makes a bit of sense against Brewmaster, I feel, so you can kill the Brewlings. If you don't have the damage to bring them down, fights can be very tricky. At least being able to kill the Storm Panda really fast can be an exceptional tool to have.
It's been a scrappy early game. Lots of moves, lots of reactions. Liquid trying to play as quickly as they possibly can. And Mickey, overall, feeling pretty comfortable on this Windranger. 0-0-0. Second place in the net worth, but currently being walked at by a couple of Yandex heroes.
Well, for now, but Avatos is coming.
And the Phoenix just walks straight on into the Windranger. Sunstrike there, placed on the toss. Damage comes in, and Windranger dead. No longer comfortable.
God damn.
Burnt to a crisp.
Saxa threw him closer to the sun for more damage, Gareth. The higher you are, not actually.
Now you're the one who's dead.
also get tossed out of it, so it doesn't really matter. The box is only in the area.
Fall through the trapdoor. See all the clones. Now you're the one who's dead. Watson going into that Mask of Madness build. Looks like he's going to try and get the right clicks going.
Yeah. Gonna go for the more right-click oriented build. Makes a bit of sense against Brewmaster, I feel, so you can kill the Brewlings. If you don't have the damage to bring them down, fights can be very tricky. At least being able to kill the Storm Panda really fast can be an exceptional tool to have.
It's been a scrappy early game. Lots of moves, lots of reactions. Liquid trying to play as quickly as they possibly can. And Mickey overall feeling pretty comfortable on this Wind Ranger. 0-0-0. Second place in the net worth, but currently being walked at by a couple of Yandex heroes.
Doing well for now, but Avatos is coming.
And it's been a scrappy early game. Lots of moves, lots of reactions. Liquid trying to play as quickly as they possibly can. And Mickey overall feeling pretty comfortable on this Wind Ranger. 0-0-0. Second place in the net worth, but currently being walked at by a couple of Yandex heroes.
Doing well for now, but Avatos is coming.
And the Phoenix just walks straight on into the Wind Ranger. Sunstrike there, placed on the toss. Damage comes in and Wind Ranger dead. No longer comfortable.
God damn.
Burnt to a crisp.
Saksa threw him closer to the sun for more damage, Gareth. The higher you are. Not actually a mechanic. Should be. All heroes take more damage.
Poor Saksa.
Poor Saksa indeed.
Well, Misha now looking to try and get to his Aghanim Scepter through the stacks in the jungle. Takes a little leave of absence from that middle lane to gather up what gold he can. Because that has got to be the primary item Liquid play through, is this Ag's Blink with the roar from Beast.
Yep. Yeah, I completely agree. But they hold on to a safelane tower, using the Brewmaster to come up here and defend. Now we're gonna look for a move with not really Golem yet. Tofu still needs a bit more experience.
They've got Primal Split, but DM onto Tofu, burning the Warlock down and having Supernova. Ace and Boxy, the attack speed slow, the Sunstrike coming. DM, the Supernova lands. Boxy about to die to this Phoenix. Nisha's come across, trying to protect them though. The box breaks free, but DM's on a killing spree. Liquid chasing forward with a tornado, holds them back. Animation cancels the Primal Split. DM though still focused down as Mickey comes in with the damage.
Okay, but that's Team Liquid bringing everything to get those kills. And ultimately, sure, you bring down DM, but that was so much attention being brought to it. Invoker happily farming away. SF hitting creeps in the jungle.
And Malady pushing tier 1 bottom. Yeah. In effect, a 5 versus 3. Yeah, and you trade out 2 for 2.
Yeah. I wouldn't even say that Chia Jr. was really committed to that fight as well. He was mainly just kind of hanging out mid.
Yeah,
like,
right.
Oh, what's happening? Okay, I'll throw some spells.
Toss into Requiem. The Brewmaster eviscerated.
That looks so nice. Perfect timing as well. Same as we saw with Team Spirit when they ran this combination. They got so much work done, and it's just rinse and repeat. Every time they have SF ulti, Tiny will try and get towards SF and combo with him.
That's a perfect amount of damage as well. Brewmaster has about 1,300 health. Might need to think about, buying another bracer or upgrade his boots or something, but he needs that Midas money so desperately.
Yeah, or at least getting over to the Earth stance before he gets tossed, so he gets the magic resistance. I believe he was in the Storm stance when he got tossed back there. I'm not 100% sure, but that could maybe save him enough to get ulti out.
Well, everything right now from Liquid is smoke and mirrors to try and obscure the position of Nisha. Again, Aghanim Scepter, vitally important for this Beastmaster. In the meantime, Watson has finished off that Mask of Madness. Getting pretty quick into that Dragonlance.
Yeah, Hurricane Pike builds makes a lot of sense. He's gonna get dove this game by Wind Ranger a lot, who is currently setting up on DM.
Shackle shot. Golem dropped. DM already dived away.
Slightly too slow. Very hard to catch a hero with Golem, honestly. The dive is quite quick. Golem so delayed.
It's a farming Golem now. Yep. Okay, you thought this was your farm? No.
So we don't get a kill and then you steal my farm. Feels good. Happy carry noises.
And then in the mid lane, you've got Chira Jr. alacritying up Ford Spirits forward. Damage on the tower. Kills off the tier 1. Liquid unable to respond.
Yandex again off to a strong start. Just playing so well in the early game. With the Meteor Hammer on this Invoker as well, they could start putting more attention to open up the side lane towers.
This DM Phoenix is so scary. Blitz saying he was kind of looking for the angle, what they were going for. Really opting just to go for this damage output from DM with a Spirit Vessel, giving them this really nice timing 10 minutes in where the supports can just play with him. Like, Tiny Phoenix can basically kill anyone on the map. Then Tiny SF, same story. Wherever Tiny goes, death follows.
Yeah, that's very true. I like the Phoenix pick for a few reasons, by the way. The Phoenix makes sense, partly because DM is good with it. I played so many games with him and he always looks like he knows what he's doing.
Comfort.
Yeah, comfort zone, first of all. But second of all, this tournament has been very bursty. You pick bursty heroes, quickly get rid of someone, and we've seen a lot of Aeon discs. If there's one hero that likes to survive burst and use a button after an Aeon disc, it's Phoenix. He's literally the best Aeon disc carrier in my eyes because you always get the supernova out. There's no way to stop that.
Yeah, and like Phoenix also acts kind of as this transformation hero, right? You're basically like the druid from D&D. You've got multiple pools of HP. You've got this supernova to reset yourselves. So the enemy spend spells, they roar you, they primal split, they run at you. Focus fire, you supernova, if you survive, you've got another new hero to come back up.
Yeah, also area denial. The entire Radiant draft is area denial in the team fights. We saw it from Yandex in the previous game with Wukong. Oh, Malady with a very greedy play, trying to conceal.
Cheeky fella.
He's fighting up against Tofu.
Sunstrike bursting the Warlock, but Ace and Boxy are going to come in here. They're trying to take this Wisdom Shrine from the Jakiro, but are they winning this fight? Malady stands inside the fire. Boxy will push him back, and
he's strong,
get the Wisdom Shrine, but he's forcing Ace to have to ulti. Oh, Malady going 1v3. Job well done.
Kills one, forces ulti. This is just huge impact. I mean, tip your support right now. What are you doing? That's crazy. I mean, he looked insane for going in there, but yeah, 2,000 damage done. That's the drums, Gareth. The goddamn drums. The drums, Shakiro. They're pretty good. He double attacks and then he procs a bunch, and he just absolutely melts through people.
Oh, sickening stuff. That's what they were saying. Axel loves his Malady Jakiro. Strongest player hero combination, he believes.
I mean, he definitely knows his limits, I'll say that. I did not think that would work out for him, but he proved us wrong.
Radiant Vision sees Mickey reapproaching that top lane. Liquid have maneuvered into position with two supports to smoke and get in to this top left corner, but Boxy's walked into the middle of three of them. Liquid probably going to be glad they lose the Ringmaster and not the Wind Ranger.
A pump fake on the Warlock ulti, not gonna drop it there just for support and feed away his ulti. They need to hold on to some of their tools.
They've got a lot of rhythmic devices. Now with the Aghanim Scepter on Beastmaster, the animation cancelling on the Warlock, lots of badum-badum.
Lots of badum-badum, but not too much happening for Liquid right now. So it's Yandex basically making all the productive moves. Getting ahead every time. Travels up on the Phoenix. He might be caught by this ward.
Walked straight into them. Shackler shot and roar right on time.
That was so needed for Liquid. They need to start getting some stuff going their way, because the way I see it, they are the ones who are more on a timer. I think the scaling is insane on Radiant. SF is going to get very strong. Invoker is working towards that Aghanim Scepter as well. 1,200 gold away. I can just see that timing when they have all their big spells ready and group up. It's going to be hard to teamfight into.
So the big thing going to be this Brewmaster level 12 with Aghanim Scepter. Beastmaster with Blink BKB after the Ags. And of course, Wind Ranger looking for all the damage items she can muster up with Mjolnir being queued up. Not too far away from it.
Yeah. It's not like they don't have team fight on Team Liquid as well. They have fantastic spells, but I think they're a little bit more dependent on these solo pickoffs. Splitting a map, using Focus Fire and Beast ulti just to get pickoffs.
It's been a while since we've activated the SF though. A little quiet from Watson as he farms through the jungle. We had a few moments where Tiny just tosses Requiems, gets the combo going.
Yep.
It seems like Yandex pretty happy just to pump the brakes a bit, slow down, defend their tier 1 towers, and not give Liquid any more avenues back into the game.
He's been playing the safe area more. He's not really headed into that top area, as Liquid are making a very active job of keeping map control, playing up on the tier 1, even though it's gone, playing where it would have been.
Yeah, making Yandex fight over every inch of that top left corner.
That does mean that he's farming quite safely and almost as complete as Hurricane Pike. So first tool of safety, and a very, very useful thing to have against Beastmaster is multiple Hurricane Pikes, or 4 staffs at least. So we'll see if there will be more 4 staffs coming out, perhaps from the Tiny or from the Jakiro later on. He's queued up the Aghanim Scepter though. Malady probably wants to do what we've seen before.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Scary times incoming though, because the way that Liquid want to approach these fights is kind of dogpile on an enemy hero with a roar. With Cataclysm Supernova available, there's so many ways to disengage through aggression, right? Now this Aghanim Scepter on Invoker is done. Liquid, they want to make a smoke play. Oh, but this could be rough for them.
Could be. They're getting vision on Phoenix, though. They see him coming to the lane. Jump from Nisha is possible. DM in danger.
Dive straight in. DM dives away, though. They don't get the raw or shackle shot on him.
A blind jump. They didn't know which tree he was behind.
And it looks like Brewmaster also had to spend Primal Split down bottom.
Yeah, got jumped. Still making an aggressive move, looking to get use out of the Warlock ulti. Feels pretty bad not to crack it. Still all tier 1 towers standing for Yandex. Not what you want if you're a Warlock player.
It's so hard to approach.
Same with Brewmaster. He's also a hero known for his ability to ulti, take a tower, dive. Yeah, has not happened here for Team Liquid.
And now, this is where Yandex start to feel stronger. Tiny Blink, Cataclysm Invoker.
And Hurricane Pike SF is ready to join as well. He's not just gonna AFK anymore.
Is Warlock gonna be the first point of contact? Get some wards down near the Roche pit, but Malady moves up high ground. Vision given.
Yeah, both teams know. Them. They saw the D word at least on both teams here, so they fine. They put a new ward just barely outside of range. I like that play. Oxy, very heads up. He's like, okay, you D-worded this area, I'll just plant a new one.
And keep tabs on them. While Nisha is going to run at Chira Jr. bottom. Don't allow that free push to softly arrive at your tier 2. This is something that Invoker is so adept at. Having this ghost push on the map without really committing his hero.
Yeah, he's got TP base, get full HP and mana resource filled up. Farm-wise, Team Liquid is still doing pretty well. Looking at net worth-wise, I mean, 10,800 on the Beastmaster, Windranger following suit. It's looking good for them. And once they get the BKB timing, Windranger will be able to ulti the SF and go on him. That's one of their strongest tools that they have coming up. I'm just concerned about if the game goes later than that. They basically need to make stuff happen with their BKB timings.
It is a nice big window. Brew is going to finish off the Aghanim Scepter, and he's very close to level 12 as well. Because then, what is it, Gunnar saying? You basically become, what, a level 18 hero or whatever?
Yep. Yeah, I mean, it gives you one level on the ulti, so very nice timing for him, getting both of those complete here.
A toss up. Send Watson forward.
Heading towards a fast Tormentor. They're hanging around in the area, but not going to be able to go up there and steal. Team Liquid supports basically just looking at their course like, okay, you want to farm? You want to farm? Okay. I guess we'll just stand here.
Yeah. Will be the mobile wards. Stand in front of you. The bouncers to the nightclub that Liquid have set up for themselves.
Yeah, it's a club that they're going to leave, though, because Roche went bottom, and that's where the party is at, Gareth.
Yeah, shuffle their feet through the twin gate.
Gonna play that area. I think Tiny's still gonna try and hold on to the Wisdom. Saksa making his move over there. Looking good to go for double Wisdom. Mass TP coming to defend it. Tofu sitting on the high ground. It's just Akiro. Are we gonna have a repeat? Not this time. Upheaval will keep him at bay.
Zoning Upheaval.
With the drums on Warlock as well. Oh, I love that it's meta now. Drum supports everywhere. I mean, I'm a Pantheon spammer, so, you know, drums is like bread and butter for me.
Your favorite item? Chira Jr. and DM both getting boots travel, so they can continue to play this split map and dodge the Liquid fight. There's peak and strength for Team Liquid. Of course, Yandex know exactly what's going on, so they can do what they want on the map.
I think Yandex wants to fight now before those magic communities come in. Force a Roche, or maybe just get some pickoffs at least. But Team Liquid are still on a little bit of a window where they are not quite ready to fight. You need 600 gold over on your Beastmaster. You need 700 over on Windranger. But Team Liquid have a good read. They're drawing on the map. They know this invasion is coming.
Sure do. The Forge Spirit's leading out, trying to give vision. Smoke breaks, and Boxy in position to get sniped. Support on Tofu also going to happen here. Chira Jr. gap closes on the Warlock. An Ice Path to stop any ideas of Tofu TPing. Gives them 2 kills, which leads them into the Roche pit.
Throw 2 ice walls on that poor guy. Ice Path and the ice wall held in place. And yeah, that's going to be easy move in towards the Roche. A little bit of extra minus armor from the SF.
Not as stompy as games 1 or 2. Team Liquid still with a shout here in game 3 to try and claw their way back into this series.
This is definitely the best looking game yet, but that's so concerning. Team Liquid have been a team that's looked really strong in the early game, honestly, against a lot of different matchups.
One of the only teams that kept pace with Heroic, the speed at which they were playing.
Yeah, for sure. And here, going up against Yandex, it's just looking night and day. Liquid do not have the same pace in their draft and play.
BKB is up for Nisha. Most important hero on the map here, but the Supernova quickly cast by DM.
Good reflex.
Roar doesn't happen.
Don't give away any easy pick-off for the Beastmaster. I think he might have considered just, you know, popping the attack speed, use BKB and start attacking into that egg, but a little bit risky when you don't really know how many are nearby.
Yeah, you've got no idea. Yandex making sure that all of the waves are trending across towards this dire base. Bottom lane gets shoved by Meteor. Top lane, Tiny clears the wave. And this allows the Shadow Fiend to sit back and continue scaling.
I wonder which mid laner is going to be the first one to die here, as Chira Jr. and Nisha both sitting with 0 deaths so far.
It's got to be Chira Jr., right? I feel like Yandex will protect the SF. The fact he's got Aegis as well. Chira Jr. might just get, you know, scouted and roared and run at by Liquid.
Could be. Could definitely be, but right now, Tofu, it's a ward. The minor victories, you gotta take anything you can get at this point. Didn't get to pick off on the Phoenix, but you forced the ulti at least. Didn't get a gank connected, oh, you got a D-ward. You gotta start somewhere.
I must feel sad for the Brewmaster, though. You know, I'm buying Midas and Aghanim Scepter, guys. I'm hitting my timing, guys. I've got my items, guys. And then the game just slows down to a crawl. Liquid kind of stuck in the mud now, thinking, okay, we've farmed, we've scaled, we've got to this point now where we have 2 of the top net worth heroes.
That's what I don't like about Brewmaster. I've been hating on the hero a little bit, and big reason is why. I think Brew, when you fall a little bit behind, doesn't really have the ulti to bring you back in from nowhere, because it's hard to initiate with it. You can't jump someone and pop ulti and just kill them. This is more of a big team fight spell. And usually when you're behind, you come back by pickoffs. And Brewmaster is horrible at pickoffs. He can't kill anything.
Yeah, they're playing tug of war against a tiger, basically. The way Yandex are dragging them from one side of the map to the other. Chira Jr. is going to force the reaction to come and defend bottom lane. Saxa's just been sitting top as well, and you've always got to be afraid of where Tiny is, right? Coming back to that point of Saxa being the initiation tool, if Tiny's in an area, he's got the ways to catch you, and Brewmaster, he's come in here, but does slip into the tree line to dodge away from Tiny, at least for now.
It's a good ward. SF gonna walk into him. Ace links to safety.
How safe is he, though? With the Cold Snap Tornado, Chira Jr. has him. In comes the Cataclysm, blowing up the Brewmaster.
Just clean. They catch him, see him for a millisecond there, and just immediately go on him.
And that gives information as well. Wind Ranger and Warlock both in that top jungle. They know the Ringmaster and Beastmaster are both down towards bottom, so it's a quick little move into tier 2.
Very nice pick-off timing for them, and they're not over-committing to the fight either. Phoenix is still farming, has travels, so feels ready to join if need be, with that Shivas as well.
It really has been so clean from Yandex. They bring the right amount of heroes to the right place on the map to get the objectives they need. Nisha will get a haste rune bottled up down bottom. But just eyes on Saxa. Let's see what this man does with the Tiny.
The way they play the map is really impressive, using as much as possible while not getting too shameless to the point where you get picked off. As I say that, you can see Chira Jr. trying to ghost push, gets dusted though.
Oh, he does. The roar, does he get it off? Nisha BKB's up. Chira Jr. roared, caught by Nisha, and no backup is coming.
Nice pick off for Nisha there.
I was right.
The haste rune helped him get that one. Otherwise, I think he may have gone to safety again, but Beast was able to keep chasing.
Punish that Invoker for pushing this bottom lane for what feels like an eternity. The past 6 minutes has been just him meteoring and sending Force Spirits forward.
Yeah, see him going for the Disperser build over on Beastmaster.
Ace. He's onto Saxa here with a Primal Split. Trying to chase into this Tiny, but the reactions are coming. Risky business for Liquid to dive this as the Phoenix puts the Sunray out. Tiny half HP being burst down. Watson stands his ground and punches back into the Brew, but he's Cyclone for now.
Roar is coming off cooldown in 10 seconds. They could extend this fight. Aegis timing out in 30.
Hurricane Pike and holding the BKB. You're right, he has Aegis for 20. But it looks like with the ending of the Primal Split, Liquid going to be happy.
Ace on the hunt.
The kill on Tiny, but they're chasing forward onto Watson. There's DM roared up, hunted down by Mickey and Nisha. Tornado not going to buy enough time, but the Deathly Glass Meatball, that's good damage. The box will save Nisha, keep him back. Well, Watson, oh, he's on the run. Mickey chasing forward, Ace making the dive under the tier 2 tower. Watson healing back to full, pops the BKB and thinks about the Requiem. The Yandex though, they've been shaken.
Beautiful there by Team Liquid, taking one kill and turning it into something more, and something more. Yandex for once falling into his trap of one by one feeding a little bit, using a lot of their resources and getting picked off.
Radiant structures are
And a big swing, 2k gold going back towards Liquid.
Nisha's pickoff was the catalyst to all of that though. Finding the Evoker was the starter to this.
bottom tower has fallen.
And it wasn't far away from missing the dust. Invoker chose the correct path, just wasn't quite fast enough. But a good phase of play from Liquid. Right back in the game.
Invoker has a Linken's coming out, but he's prepared for this. Beastmaster already having Diffusal, still gonna be able to pick him off if he finds him. I think that's the reason why he didn't go Silver Edge instead. Just make sure that he's ready to always go for those pickoffs, even if SF went for our Linken's.
Yeah, we've seen some players struggle with the sequence of items for the Beastmaster. Silver Edge, the Disperser, the Refresher Orb, all things that you would love to have, but you've got to figure out which order.
Just a scouting Cataclysm this time, as they want to buy a little bit of time, checking where everyone is. So they get information that, okay, Liquid are not making a move right now.
This top tower is under attack.
And now we've got a game on our hands.
Has fallen.
Pretty much dead even. The Yandex no longer having Aegis.
Big timings are closing in for Liquid as well. Building towards the Daedalus on the Wind Ranger. She will have the DPS needed to go through the SF. And at the same time, that Disperser on Beast is not a pickoff that you should scoff at either. Being able to dispel is insanely good here. And the speed, of course, as well.
It's like, although they have been rattled, Jakiro's getting his Academ Scepter being delivered.
Yeah, Yandex, I mean, by pure numbers, they're still ahead. 3,000 gold advantage still going their way. We did see a Force Staff being built on Tiny. I would love to see even more Force Staffs just to keep people safe. No Nullifier yet.
Oh, Cherry Jr. It's the Undervision. There's the dust that comes. Lincoln's pop. Nisha's in with the roar. Force Staff to low ground, though. Cherry Jr. saved, but pushed back up to high ground. Dragged back in as Sax is being burnt down. And Yandex, yet again, being initiated on by Liquid. The first mover here has the advantage. A Cyclone on Jakiro is going to get them a bonus kill. They look to take down Malady. DM dives in, but it's not a fight that Yandex can take.
Some good damage being returned, but they have to get out losing too immediately. Don't want to fall into losing more and more heroes. I think that's the first time I've ever seen Ringmaster ulti pushing someone from low ground to high ground. That's a funny mechanic.
It's shoved all the way back up.
Yeah. Nice little tech there. I don't know if it was intentional. Either way, it was a good ulti coming out from Boxy.
Liquid, though, flip the script a little bit here. When Yandex get the jump, when they're the ones initiating, it's looked really good. Through the Tiny, the Phoenix, the Invoker. But now Liquid have hit their stride. They're the ones playing forward with the Brew, with this Beastmaster, getting on top of people.
We'll see it again. The same catalyst as before. The Invoker getting picked off just slightly too aggressive on the map, gets found by Beast. And that push, Ringmaster bounces him up, man. And then, of course, gets pulled down.
He's the GOAT.
He's the GOAT. What can you do, man?
A bouncy castle. Push that guy all the way back up.
What's up? What's up? I'm back.
Almost
I'm
got the
back.
Tormentor. Oh, and Tormy goes to Tofu, gets the shard. Very close from Cherry Jr. And now, quickly, Liquid spring into action, TPing back down to their outpost. Making sure they can control up this Roshan area because the big man's respawned. Oh, hello, goodbye.
So close.
That was close.
That was...
Clenching your butt cheeks there, Cherry Jr., to get away from it.
Yeah, that was extremely close. He used the Disperser, got the Lincoln's break, just barely didn't get the Primal Roar on him as well. That's to safety for now. And Wind Ranger changed her mind, not going for the Daedalus upgrade that she had before, but going for the Aghanim Scepter. As the map is very open, there's a lot of space to cover. This axe is extremely useful. Also makes you pretty hard to kill even if there's MKB on SF. So he can go through the evasion. Obviously against Brewmaster and Wind Ranger, he kind of had to go for that. But that damage reduction is still good.
Oh, Radiant Vision being dewarded by a boar. DM trying to scout things out, but Nisha nearly had the roar. Saxa will pop that back in though. BKB out from Nisha means he doesn't die to Requiem, but the right clicks of Watson. One more touch, the box, the escape act. Nisha, the roars and roars.
Shit, 1
HP now, and Mickey opens up with the damage. Liquid, they've done it. They've cracked Yandex here. Melody's on
I need to watch this fight again.
to get away from it.
Yeah, that was extremely close. He used the disperser, got the Lincoln break, just barely didn't get the primal roar on him as well. Gets to safety for now. And Wind Ranger changed her mind, not going for the Daedalus upgrade that she had before, but going for the Aghanim Scepter. As the map is very open, there's a lot of space to cover. This Axe is extremely useful. Also makes you pretty hard to kill even if there's MKB on SF. So he can go through the evasion. Obviously against Brewmaster and Wind Ranger, he kind of had to go for that. But that damage reduction is still good.
Oh, Radiant Vision being dewarded by a boar. DM trying to scout things out, but Nisha nearly had the roar. Saxa will pop that back in though. BKB out from Nisha means he doesn't die to Requiem, but the right clicks of Watson. One more touch, the box, the escape.
Look at him hide. Look at him fucking hide. We're gonna see this from the perspective of SF now, okay?
Saxa will pop that back in though. BKB out from Nisha means he doesn't die to Requiem, but the right clicks of Watson.
He has to walk in because he can't see him. He gets boxed.
The escape act.
He gets ulted.
And roars. They're on the Shadow Fiend now, and Mickey opens up with the damage. Liquid, they've done it. They've cracked Yandex here. Melody's on the run. Boxy gets in on top of him though with the impalement art. Toss back, brings it with Mickey, but Sax doesn't have the backup. Chira Jr.'s on the run. Full disengage from Yandex as Liquid. They take control.
Nice TP outs though coming out from Yandex. Chira Jr. is gonna stay safe in this fight as well. Well, SF got baited there, trying to chase after. This is the second time.
Chira,
hold up.
Oh, he's been found. Lincoln's pop, Shackler shot comes in, and they open up to get another kill.
I think he expected him to split up. He expected him to go into the Roche already, but no, they came back down, and he also dies. I was gonna hype that that's the second time we've seen Nisha hiding behind a tree and making a big turnaround at this tournament. Before, it was that massive moment in the Lina game where he unloaded and just absolutely carried.
The fact that he stands there, right? It's so easy to keep on running and hiding.
Because if he kept on running, it would be easier for SF to see him. As he walked around the corner, he would get the vision on him. But yeah, getting this BKB out as the tossback comes. There was no ice path in time, so he gets the BKB. Little bit of a miscoordination. And here, hiding behind this tree instead of running up. And SF just gets eyes bigger than his mouth, Gareth.
Oh, he was so hungry. Then surrounded, finished by Mickey. And from there on out, it seems simple for Liquid.
They're working on the new voice lines, man, for the next year. This is amazing.
A voice line forming from Liquid.
I mean, he expected him to split up. He expected him to go into the Roche already, but no, they came back down, and he also dies. I was gonna hype that that's the second time we've seen Nisha hiding behind a tree and making a big turnaround at this tournament. Before, it was that massive moment in the Lina game where he unloaded and just absolutely carried.
The fact that he stands there, right? It's so easy to keep on running and hiding.
Because if he kept on running, it would be easier for SF to see him. As he walked around the corner, he would get the vision on him. But yeah, getting this BKB out as the tossback comes. There was no ice path in time, so he gets the BKB. Little bit of a miscoordination. And here, hiding behind this tree instead of running up. And SF just gets eyes bigger than his mouth, Gareth.
Oh, he was so hungry. Then surrounded, finished by Mickey. And from there on out, it seems simple for Liquid.
They're working on the new voice lines, man, for the next year. This is amazing.
A voice line forming from Liquid.
I mean, they're a content factory, aren't they?
Saxa in trouble on the right-hand side.
No dust.
Reveal.
35 minutes. I want to see what they're talking about here.
previously, but he's already
Blink.
spent it. So a blink TP, off he pops.
Yeah. Sentry just...
Alright, there you go. We got the match. The match has been found.
Ten seconds remaining.
Easy choice. So we need a 3 that can fill. No, 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 no. Why the fuck are you picking an alt taker? Damn it. Lesh rack, so it's a Lesh middle. It is an offlane mag, possibly support co-op, and a safelane Etta. Get up on the floor, get up on the floor, dance until the break of dawn. Get up on the floor, dance until the break of dawn. Get up on the floor. Dancing, dancing is what you do.
Tiny coming in. Right away.
30 seconds to battle.
A rolling stone. Rolling out. Hard times coming. Sure. Rock on. Head for the glory. Rolling out.
First blood.
Rolling. Going. I gather no loss. Of course. Tiny coming in. A rolling stone. Rolling out. Rock on. Of course. Right away. A rolling stone. Sure. Tiny. Forward. You've got it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Going. I gather no loss. Head for the quarry. Rolling. Yes. Sure. Going. Rock on. Forward. Of course. Rolling. Rolling out. I'm under attack. Look at that. I gather no a rolling stone. Head for the quarry. You got it. Of course. Yes. Rolling out. Rolling. I gather no loss.
Your middle tower is under attack.
A rolling stone. Rock on. Rolling out. That's how mountains built. I gather gold.
Your bottom tower is under attack. Enemy's bottom tower is Your top tower is under attack.
Head for the quarry. Rock on. Of course. Rolling. I gather gold. Rolling out. A rolling stone. Tiny, coming in. I gather gold. Head for the quarry.
it's alright.
Your top tower is under attack.
Stop.
Your middle tower is under attack.
I just mantle. Sure.
Fuck man, I should have Soul Ring to toss her up. W and that. Ah shit man. Let's go.
Agony. Your middle tower is under attack.
Head for the glory.
Your middle tower is under attack. structures are fortified. Your middle tower is under attack.
Invisibility. Rolling out.
Chaos crush you.
Is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle tower has fallen.
Head for the quarry. Coming in. Smash them.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower has fallen.
Going. Rolling out. Stone. Forward. You got it. Head for the quarry.
Okay, let's see.
A rolling stone. Rock on. Forward. Right away. Favorite customer. Sure. Rolling.
Your top tower is under attack. Your middle tower is under attack. Bottom tower is under attack.
Impurities.
Your top tower is under attack.
Rolling out.
Your top tower is under attack.
Forward.
Vector of infection.
A rolling stone.
You almost healed through it. Almost. That was so close. Got axe, bro. He's fucking rich. He has Midas axe. What the hell, dude?
Going.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Rolling stone. Going. I gather no rolling out. A rolling stone.
The enemy's top tower has fallen.
I gather no
Radiant's turret has been
forward. For the quarry! Of course.
Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack.
Rolling.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Head for the quarry.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Going.
Your middle tower is under attack. Your middle barracks are under attack. Your middle barracks are under
A rolling stone.
In fiction.
Rock on. Rolling.
Roshan has fallen to the Radiant.
Tiny coming in. Rolling. Sure. Of course.
Radiant structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack. Your top tower is under attack. Dire structures are fortified. Your top tower is under attack.
Going.
Your middle tower is under attack.
Tiny coming in. Of course. Yes. A rolling stone.
Your bottom tower has fallen. Your bottom barracks are under attack.
That's now 3 heroes sitting here bottom, leaving this Bristleback alone, who's going to be cutting the creep waves. Dispose, Bramble is down, but the hook stop connects. Double edge again on a 2. Snowball hits 2 heroes, but the big Young trying to get away. DM's low, but it's not going to matter. He'll get a triple kill. That's now.
Whose farts are more offensive, men or women?
Offensive in volume, in follow through, in scent.
They did the study where they looked at, first of all, the experimental design is like the best part of this like story, like more than the results. But basically they hooked up a group of men, and it's a small cohort, but enough, of men and women. They had them eat like what they called a flatulogenic diet of like beans the night before.
Okay.
They hooked them up to a rectal tube that would collect all the gas and into this chromatograph, and they would measure it. So first of all, 99% of our gas is actually odorless. It's the like 1% that contains sulfur that is responsible for the bad smell that like ruins it for everyone else. They found that women's female farts were more concentrated with sulfur, so stronger smelling than the men's. However, it seemed that the volume in general that the men produced was larger. So that the second part of the experiment was they've collected the gas. They had a group of volunteers smell the gas and rate the gas in terms of how offensive it was. That group of independent noses thought that it ended up equaling out. The women might have been more concentrated technically, however, smaller volumes, the larger volumes was more offensive. Whose farts are more offensive?
Offensive in volume, in follow through, in scent.
They did the study where they.
This is something I always show because it's an example of magic that how you present something affects how people behave. On the inside, you're familiar with that. It's called a speedometer, and it shows speed in the way we always show speed in miles per hour. Two behavioral economists, one called Pierre Ayal, I think, came up with a thing which is the other way around. It's called a paceometer, and the blue digits show you minutes per 10 miles. In other words, rather than effectively distance per time, meters per second, miles per hour, kilometers per hour, etc., it shows it the other way around. How long does it take you to go a given distance at that same speed? Now, the reason I show everybody this is because I think it might save somebody's life if I show enough people. Because what you'll notice is that for every additional 10 miles an hour you go on the interstate, the time you save gets less and less to a point where it's completely irrelevant. You may have noticed this if you've got a GPS, that you're wellying down some interstate at about 65 miles an hour. You see that you're going to be 3 minutes late, so you accelerate to 75, and after about 5 minutes, your ETA has dropped either by nothing or by 1 minute. And that's because the faster you're going already, the less time you'll save by going faster still. And so it's really, really important to know this because we all, when we're running late, may feel tempted to go faster. If you're going really, really slowly, going an extra 10 miles an hour makes a huge difference. If you're already going quite fast, don't bother. Risk of accident, risk of fatality, braking distance, all those things, by the way, energy consumption, they're going up exponentially. The amount of time you're saving is actually flatlining. This is something I always show because it's an example of magic that how you present something affects how people behave. On the inside, you're familiar with that. It's called a speedometer, and it shows speed in the way we always show speed in miles per hour. Two behavioral economists, one called Pierre Ayal, I think, came up with a thing which is the other way around. It's called a paceometer, and the blue digits show you minutes per 10 miles. In other words, rather than effectively distance per time, meters per second, miles per hour, kilometers per hour, etc., it shows it the other way around.
Are you
Yeah, just that these noise-canceling headphones are hurting my ears. What? Why? I don't know, I thought they'd just block out noise like sticking cotton in my ears, but that hurts. Some noise-canceling headphones work by sending out more sound waves. That still doesn't make any sense. They're supposed to be canceling out the noise. True. Let's take a look at how sound waves work. This picture represents what a sound wave looks like. You can imagine a sound source sending out these waves to your eardrum for you to hear it. But sound waves can interact with each other. If another sound wave matches up with the original wave's ups and downs, called peaks and troughs, their energy can add up together to make an even bigger wave. This is called constructive interference. However, if you add another wave going in the opposite direction as the original sound wave, those waves can cancel each other out. If the peaks of one wave run into the troughs of another, their energy opposes each other and makes a smaller wave. If they're perfectly opposite, you get no sound at all. This is called destructive interference, and that's what noise-canceling headphones are doing. They listen to the noise that's going on in your outside environment and send out the exact opposite wave. This cancels out as much of the outside noise as possible. Okay? So why does that hurt? Ironically, it might be a case of the noise canceling being too good. The lack of low frequencies reaching your ear and the sudden uneven change in sound.
One swarm of killer bugs as promised.
So that's where you've been these last few months, finding a steady supply of priceless item sets to give away to this hero here.
This ungrateful hero, yes. Not so much as a thank you. I hope you've noticed.
I did notice that. Just take some...
You're not alone in noticing. Anyway, I put out feelers around white...
But you aren't a master...
I am not, but I'm... One swarm of killer...
So that's where you've been these last few months, finding a...
This ungrateful hero, yes.
Alright, I think we'll call it there for tonight. GG, well played. We're left with how many hours? Left with 10 hours, okay. Why don't I just say a message, dude? Shit, I was on my phone. Just thinking if I should wrap up or if I should play one more. I have decided now to wrap up and go to sleep if I can. No wrap up, you're saying? The thing is, I was thinking of playing till later because last 2-3 days I didn't get sleep till like 3 o'clock or something. But now I am feeling kind of sleepy, so I feel like if I go to sleep now, maybe I'll be able to fall asleep and like go back to my early sleeping schedule. Morphling, offlane, strength. But I don't even know what Morphling's this thing is right now. What's it called? Facets. Ebb, primary attribute is agility, waveform, attacks enemies in his path. Attribute is strength. Morphling gains 1% spell amp per for agility. Okay, but you get damage from strength. 40 agility would give 10% spell amp. How does AD work now? Target is also knockback. If Morphling's agility is 50% higher than strength, the max agility multiplier is used. Target is also knocked back and stunned based on Morphling's strength if his strength is 50% higher than his agility. The maximum knockback distance and stun is used. Base damage 100. Damage, ag multiplier, whatever. Stun minimum 0.5, max 2.4 seconds. 350 knockback. Okay. Waveform attacks enemies in its path, does not apply one hit effects. Invulnerable during waveform. Adds an all cast and enable a strong illusion is created on the target hero that can cast all the hero's basic abilities. If the illusion is live and Morphling toggles the ability, he will take. I mean, he is the new meta. I don't like. The thing is, the thought of playing Morphling doesn't excite me, which is the only reason why I've not played him in so long. Also, I like the axe though. I didn't remember that they'd put the axe back to the old ulti. And what I was gonna say is more so like carry morph I still like, because carry morph still does like a lot of damage, hard to kill and all of those things. The offlane morph, I feel like you can be tanky and stuff, but in terms of how much you're doing in team fights, unless you have like a good target to copy, it's one stun that he has and he's a tanky boy. So it's not something that excites me basically. Receives 50% of stat growth bonuses every half level instead of the full bonus at level up. All attribute bonuses from skill point and talent tree provide an additional +3. An additional +3. My god, that'll become ultra giga tanky, dude. You get what, like 7 or 8 points? Damn. Yeah, you should play. I'll try it out at some point. Mostly I don't get to play core in like the games I play, because everyone wants to pick a core. The only times I get to play a core is when I've already picked a support and then the last pick guy picks support. So then I'm forced to play core with my this thing, whatever I have. Annoying as fuck. Unkillable build. Yeah, that is true. It's very hard to kill for sure. He's hard to kill even normally. Like Agi build, he's hard to kill. So strength build, he should definitely be harder to kill. So Morphling support is actually something that I see working very well. Because if you look at it, right, he can trade very nicely. He doesn't need a lot of regen because he just does that fucking trick of like low up, low, you know, whatever, Agi, full Agi, then back to strength or whatever. So you can just infinitely trade and outtrade anybody. You have an escape with your waveform. What else do you need? I had to play a game of SF support today because that was my fault. I was the last pick, okay, and then I saw my team's picks and we had Drow, Lion, Underlord, what else? Drow, Underlord, Lion and CM. Okay, so I saw this and I thought, okay, CM support, Lion support, Underlord offlane, Drow was mid, I thought, and I picked SF. Okay, and then after the game loaded and I was like, wait, we have Drow safe lane and we have Lion mid and Underlord offlane. And then I remember that I did see Lion mid on the map, so he had marked it. I just got like zoned out in the middle. So then I was like, fuck it, I will play 4 SF. And believe it or not, we fucking owned, brother. Like, look at the net worth. Look at where I am. I am above the enemy offlane because we were owning all the lanes. Me and Andy were owning the safe lane. Then I was rotating, getting kills other places also. Look at my net worth. I'm over the fucking anti-mage also. Just from the kills I was getting. And plus, so the thing is, because I'm playing SF and I'm playing with like maxed out, not maxed out raises, but maxing my raises, when I'm not doing anything, and I made arcane boots also, right? So I just get to kill a free creep camp in the enemy jungle whenever I'm walking through it and use my arcane boots to like get back to full mana or whatever. So it wasn't bad at all. I think a lot of damage. My whole team was playing well though. That is definitely like the caveat in this, that everyone knew what they were doing. If they weren't, they wouldn't have worked out so well. And I also saw my Underlord doing something which I never do. Okay, this is like a sin in my book. But he got Pit of Malice level 2 after having just Atrophy Aura. And he was just spamming this on almost every creep wave, making it so that the anti-mage had to get rooted if he wanted to contest any last hits. And then he would just punch him in the head 4 times. It's quite interesting. Okay, fine, I'll play one more game since you're here. If I do play Morph offlane, what do I build? I feel like I still sort of go the normal build. Actually no, but my Agi is not my main thing anymore, so I won't really get damage. I'll just hit hard but no attack speed. Okay, if you're going soon, then I'll quit it. Then I will head. If I don't get sleep, I'll come on again, but then I won't stream. I'll just join Discord and I'll stream on Discord. So if you feel like watching something, then yeah, I'm gonna go sleep. But I'm saying if I don't get sleep now, like last couple of days, because Blue wakes up and shit around the same time, right? So then I lose my sleep. So in that case, I might come online and I'll just stream on Discord. So if you wanna watch something, keep an eye out on Discord. I might play some Valheim maybe. Server is dead indeed. Everyone's busy with all this shit. This is a good game. Yeah, whatever. See, look at the duration on all of these matches, Aaron. Okay, 45 minutes. This one went long because this was like sort of us coming back. But look at this: 33, 33, 33, 41, 34, 30, 39, 51. This one again because we're like trying to push and trying to win. It went long. Why did we lose this one? Oh yeah, where the Klinks mid to the Rubik mid, I think. He was owning on the Rubik. Is it that much? No, this is the Huskar mid, I guess. Whatever. Oh yeah, this guy's an idiot, I think. The Spectre. Son was an idiot for sure. I don't remember. Whatever. But look at the duration of these matches. There's 51, that one long match again, then 36, 44, 36, 35, 39, then 43, 49, some long matches. 33, 30, 30. Most matches. Yesterday I was saying Jay also, because he was watching and he's like, "Well, already finished," and I was like, yeah, dude, this is how a match is supposed to be. It ends by 30-35 minutes because one of the teams has an advantage and then you end the game. Like even this one where I was playing Shadow Fiend, it went to 33, we could have ended in 25. Right, that is again the gap between like not being immortal. Because if this match, this team was full of immortals, we would have ended much sooner. Just go get Tom, get Aegis, push with Aegis. But no, nobody wants to get Aegis only. Fucking assholes. Every time they're just standing there and they're like, no, I'm not gonna get Aegis. I'm gonna stand in front of this tier 2, I'm gonna dive it. And then I'm gonna dive it again. And then the third time I dive it, I'm gonna die and I'm gonna feed my kill streak. And then we're gonna have a little bit of back and forth for a bit, and then we'll win any which ways, and then we'll finally get Roshan and win with that. But till then, we're just gonna fucking feed a few times, cause it's not fun otherwise. Bullshit. 10 hours to go. I'm excited, but I'm also like anxious to see what I get now. What is the rank? Where do we have to push from? That is the big thing now. I'm really craving a cig, dude. I'll have to go down for it though, and then I'm definitely not sleeping. Wait, what day is it today? 18th, Wednesday. What's the vote, Aaron? I mean, not vote. I'm just asking, what do you think? I'm thinking I'll go down. I get a smoke. Then I'll definitely not feel sleepy. So then I'll come back and I'll play more of something. I'm not sure of Dota or Valheim. I do want to play Dota because I don't like that this is not a 90. I want to get it to 90. That's a round figure. But I'm not feeling Dota as much today. Like my head is not in the game. I was barely looking at the minimap. Yesterday I was in the zone, dude. I got these 3 wins out of my ass. Boom, boom, boom. Full ownage. Today I'm not really feeling it as strong. The only thing with the sleep part is no. I feel like I'm not gonna get to sleep. That's the only reason that's holding me back. Because what annoys me more than not sleeping on time is if I go to sleep on time, but then Blue starts crying, or like I wake up because of something else, or I'm not able to sleep. Because then now I've been in bed for 2 hours, or like 1 hour or whatever, and I've not gotten sleep, and then I have to get up again. And like do something so I can feel sleepy or whatever. Or just lay there and like keep waiting. Going to finish Dying Light tomorrow. Nice, nice. Sounds good. I got to 70% win rate, dude. This match I got idiots. This match also had idiots, I think. Or was it me? Oh yeah, Nick's idiot, Necro idiot. And Pudge big idiot. 2 matches gone there. I played Kaz yesterday, dude. I saw the moment I picked Kaz, I messaged Chef. I was like, if you're free, come to my stream. I need someone to coach me on playing Kaz because I've never read this guy's abilities properly. And I picked Kaz because look at my team's draft, dude. Just look at this fucking draft. Okay, Sky picks mid. Veno picks safe lane, I think, and CM picks support, I think. Safe lane support. Like Veno picks support, and then this guy picks support. And I'm like, cool, okay, I'm going either offlane or safe lane. Then this guy picks Hoodwink for position 4, and I was like, brother, what the fuck? So then I was like, okay, what one hero can I take that can like sort of steamroll over them, because I can't really go late with this game. So I picked Kez, and we were sort of running over them till this point, but then we couldn't keep it up. We lost. We did a lot of damage though. Did 47k damage. Not enough. I mean, I also don't know how to play the hero. So it is a tough one. I'm feeling sleepy, but not sleepy enough where I'll fall asleep. Like this is the kind of sleepy I feel when I'm sitting on my chair and I'm sleepy. But the moment I lie down, that sleepiness goes away. I generally feel sleepy enough to fall asleep when I go and I lie down, and then I fall asleep. You're stuck in a ditch in League. What have you tried to get out of that ditch? Leveling up the new account. GG. What is your rank or whatever on the old one now? Bronze 2?
Dangerous waters.
Bronze 1. Remind me, is 1 less than 2 in League, or is it better? I guess Bronze 1 better than Bronze 2, or is it the other way around? Got it, back up. Okay, so Bronze 1 is better than Bronze 2. Okay. See, and the funda is... okay, got it. The funda is simple, right? It's like, if you want to quickly rank up from there, that would mean you would have to play as good as like 1 or 2 medals above. You know, like skip 1 medal. So say bronze and then next whatever, silver, gold, plat. So if you are playing at the level of a plat or something, then you'll be like, it'll be easier for you to go quickly from like bronze 1 to the next tier or whatever and stuff. But unless you're that good where you're like good enough to skip 1-2 ranks, it's gonna take time to get to get up, because you are somewhat reliant on your team. Also, especially if you're not picking like 1v5 sort of heroes. So if you're playing 1v5 heroes, then you're still like, it's still a easier thing. But I'm losing to matchups right now. I got to start learning the counters. See, I would say yes, that you should, but also it's that same funda, right? Like if you actually want to rank up, if ranking up is your goal, you have to do that thing of playing with a very limited hero pool for some time, at least until you learn those heroes well, and you learn how to play around counters, and you learn how to play around different matchups and stuff, and what the other heroes also doing and stuff properly. If you're gonna keep switching like different heroes and roles and all, then it's gonna be much harder for you to learn also, no? Because you're like trying to learn different heroes and stuff. Like you learn anyways, but it's a slower process. And I'm just saying this because that slower process is what's frustrating you right now. So I know you don't want to confine yourself to a couple of heroes also, but it is a trade-off. So you have to decide if you're okay with it taking longer for you to get overall better at the game, or if you would like to get overall better at the game and then start experimenting like a lot more with heroes. I'm learning the items though now. New account. The same like basically almost everything that you can learn, right, while you're experimenting with different heroes, you can learn by having a small hero pool. You know, because even items, if you want to learn different items also, then you keep like a small roster of different kinds of heroes, right? So one guy who's like a mage DPS, one guy who's like a mage save, whatever, one guy who's AD, however, you know, and then see those, or even like learn different items playing the same hero also, gives a fuck. But yeah, overall is that only, like it'll be much harder for you to 1v5 if you're constantly switching heroes as compared to if you play with a small set of heroes, because now you are like, you have sort of muscle memory with that hero and it's easier to play that hero.
The waters are heaving.
Wait, tomorrow I have to step out. I might have to go to Thane. That's gonna be my whole day gone. Shit. What do I do? Give me a Plutard. I'm guessing you misspelled that. But you gotta go now? Is that why I'm saying that? Also, like, are you trying to learn French or something? Where did this pop up from? I know. That's what I'm saying. You misspelled it. It's Aplutard. It's Plus. Yeah, I need to watch some French movies again though. Losing my French. I can't remember how to pronounce half the things. Okay, that's right. Okay, give me a minute. I'm gonna lie down on bed and see if I feel like I'm gonna fall asleep. If yes, then I'll shut down everything and go sleep. If I don't, I'm going down for a smoke. Yeah, no, I'm not gonna fall asleep like this. I'm going now to get a smoke. I'm gonna play this replay for you to watch in case you wanna watch it.
Blitz needs to sit down with the boys and say...
He is probably doing that right now.
He's, I think, with the boys drafting.
The way they play the map is really impressive, using as much as possible while not getting too shameless to the point where you get picked off. As I say that, you can see Chair Jr. trying to ghost push, gets dusted though.
Oh, he does. The roar, does he get it off? Nisha BKB's up. Chair Jr. roared, caught by Nisha, and no backup is coming.
Nice pick off for Nisha there.
I was right.
The haste rune helped him get that one. Otherwise, I think he may have gone to safety again, but Beast was able to keep chasing.
Punish that Invoker for pushing this bottom lane for what feels like an eternity. The past 6 minutes has been just him meteoring and sending Force Spirits forward.
Yeah, we see him going for the Disperser build over on Beastmaster.
Ace. He's on to Saxa here with a Primal Split. Trying to chase into this Tiny, but the reactions are coming. Risky business for Liquid to dive this, as the Phoenix puts the Sunray out. Tiny half HP being burst down. Watson stands his ground and punches back into the brew, but he's Cyclone for now.
Roar is coming off cooldown in 10 seconds. They could extend this fight. Aegis timing out to 30.
Hurricane Pike and holding the BKB. You're right, he has Aegis for 20.
Actually, guys,
looks like with the ending of the Primal Split.
Let's end the day here for today.